So hi, we are the A team from Deloitte. Next slide. Our team consists of UX UI designers, full stack, backend, and machine learning developers. And so for the outline for this presentation is one, talk about the problem, two, our solution, and show you a prototype. So for our problem, we want to raise awareness about the value of natural resources. So, as an individual, we always see on the news, okay, climate change is a thing, it's going to come, it's inevitable. But then what if you take that to scale, to a larger organization, to a government, to even the United Nations, for example? How do we tell them that it's a lot more important and something they can do about it? So if natural disasters occur, death, huge financial strain, and just a negative impact. So now I'll hand it over to the ML team to talk about the information.
Yeah, so basically for our prototype, we decided to focus on three main areas: carbon dioxide emissions, methane emissions, and nitrous oxide emissions, as these are the three main contributing greenhouse gases for global warming. And basically, we decided to look at trends between historic data from 1970 until 2018 for these data sets and try to figure out if we can predict the number of natural disasters that will occur in the future based on these trends. I'll pass it on to Alicia now for our proposal.
Awesome, thank you. So our proposal is a web interface geo disaster tracker that uses historical data to predict future disasters. So in terms of the actual user interface, we created this dashboard. The user would then just tap on analytics. And then from the analytics, they would simply select their filters. And as you can see, the information is populated on the map. So we would close out of our filters. And here we get additional information and additional data. So we can see the occurrence analysis, risk levels. And if we just hit the play button at the bottom, it will just go through the process and it will show you real-time data based on historical and then prediction of the future. We'll just let it go through its process. And there, if you want to click on or see any additional data up in detail, you can just hover over an area and you will pop up the information and give you more specifics. From here, I will pass it over to our front-end team who will show you the live prototype.
Okay, so this is our live prototype. So for time constraints, obviously we went for some features over others. So here again, you'll see the map of all of the disasters in the world. When you click on the slider bar, you can go up and down in time to see how it changes. The idea would be to integrate this with the machine learning predictions and then eventually have this go out into the future so that we could see wholeheartedly like where the biggest impact is in the world. And as well, you can also zoom in if you'd like to a certain region or country to see more information. And that wraps up our presentation.